How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bill, and in today's video we're doing something it feels like I have not done in a while, and that is working on my own Bronco. Now, I've been doing quite a bit of work with Matt and getting his Bronco ready for Super Celebration. There's a couple more things we got to get done before that happens, and there's a couple of just small things I want to get done. One of those is a wireless charger for the Bronco. I hate cords. I hate having the cord plugged in here all the time, so whenever I have to undo it, I just take it and throw it in here. And I saw this. It's a Mabett. I guess I'm assuming that's how you say the company's name. They sell a ton of stuff on Amazon. I saw they had this, and basically it just puts a wireless charger right there in your center console, so when you get in you can just lay your phone there and wirelessly charges. So a first step is you need to take your handle off. If you don't know, this is a black diamond. You wouldn't know by the handles and trim and everything. I did swap that out with the orange ones from Badlands because it matches the car, unlike the blue. I didn't bother changing this handle because it seemed pretty flimsy and in the way, and I just wasn't a huge fan of that one. So I went ahead and got the blank off plate from the from a base model and put that there. Personally, I like the cleaner look without the handle. I know some of you do not agree with that, and you would much rather have the handle. Personal preference, I just happen to like it better without it, so I have that removed. But either way, if you have the blank off plate or handle, you just remove these two bolts and remove this. Yeah, these aren't in there super tight. And you take that off. Now, right along here, you can see the different, it's actually two separate pieces. And we want to peel off the top one. Now, they even included a tool in here. If you don't already have one, we'll try theirs out and see how it works. But should be able to just kind of go along the edge and pop those clips up. I'm going to get another tool. I'm just going to try to get under here and almost forgot we're going to have to take this piece out as well. This should just pull straight out. It's got a clip on each side. And when you're pulling that off, be careful. These little green clips just slide on there. They pop off, and you slide them right back on. So then that'll be useful again. So got that pulled up out of the way. We gotta raise this. I'm gonna actually turn the car on for a second so I can put this into neutral, and I think that's gonna make this a little easier to work with. Put the emergency brake on. Okay, so yeah, with that in neutral, This is a little easier to maneuver. It's just a clip underneath going to this dial. I just pinch right here and pull that down. All right, now there are 2 screws that hold this together, and it's going to be very hard to show you, but it's on the front side here. So this has to get lifted up, and then you're going to need a stubby screwdriver to get in there. And I got a screwdriver, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick right on there as I'm pulling it out, and hopefully magnetize that screwdriver a bit, because yeah, these screws aren't real big and be easy to drop. But yeah, I don't know how well you can see where they're actually at, but it's okay. So now this should just come off. Yep. Here's one more little clip here. Then take that off. Now, all this should come undone. Alright, now we got this turned upside down. There's 4 T20 screws. And we just need to take Alright, now the whole bottom just comes right out. Charger out of the box and out of the bag. And here it should just sit right back in. Where that old one just came out, set back in, put our 4 screws right back where those came out. Alright, so now we've got this little harness here, and it's just going to plug right in. It just looks like it's a power and a ground. It should just plug in there. And then our plug that was plugged into the back here, we will plug in over here. And now we'll just plug this in over here. So basically we're just tapping into this original plug to pull the power and the ground from it and go to the wireless charger. So now that that's back on, everything, and those are plugged back in, should be able to flip this around, and this should just slide on. Now we gotta line this back up and get these 2 holes lined back up so we can put those 2 screws in there, and then put everything back together. So let me get my magnet and my stubby screwdriver. I'm just using the magnet on the screwdriver, get this lined up. And get that screw. Now, hopefully the second one goes back in. Like so. which it seems to have. We'll get that tightened down. Got this little wire, go plug back in. Then our other wire harness goes to the back, it goes into the dial there. And we should be able to set everything back down. And it should snap into place. Before it does, I want to wipe all this down, make sure I can get under the edges good. We have our charger sitting in there. I'm going to take the sticker off. We got this little rubber pad. Just sit in there. Not charging. And it is charging. So yeah, nothing. Let me see if I flip the phone around. I see the lights turn blue. If I flip it around this way, yep, starts charging. Yeah, a super simple installation. And the hardest thing probably is those two screws. If you have a magnet, use a magnet. Or try to get a magnetized screwdriver, or just hold the magnet on your screwdriver, just so you don't drop those two screws, because if you drop either one of those two small screws, you're in for potentially a bad day. This is a regular size iPhone 14. It's not the Plus or anything, so just regular size. I think Plus would fit in there. Yeah, Samsung or whatever. Like normal size phone, no problem. If you have a plus size phone, it looks like there's plenty of room. And I do have a case on there, just a thin, like silicone case. Yeah, it fits in there. It's charging. Seems to do what it's supposed to do. So hopefully that gives you an idea of a quick and easy mod you can do to get rid of some of the wires in your car. If you're like me and don't like having cables everywhere, I'll still keep cable in there just in case. But it's nice to not have to keep it plugged in, or worry about unplugging it all the time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.